Why? The Brooklyn Nets are so bad that they are not going to win a game in the bubble. If the Brooklyn Nets win a game in the bubble, I will shave my head live on 2 for 1. That's how much confidence I have in the Brooklyn Nets winning a game. They look terrible. They look like a G League, D League, E League, C League, G League, Z League, whatever league. I'm not going to even disrespect the WNBA by saying they look like a WNBA team, because that would be disrespect on numerous levels. On numerous levels. It's terrible. And I don't care if it's a scrimmage. We got to see 8 games of this. These are the games that if this was the playoffs, they would be on NBA TV while everybody else is on TNT and ESPN. Mike, here we are, folks. Here we are. You know, when I made this bet, I did not. Hold on, let me turn off this other mic. Hold on. When we first made this bet, I didn't think that the Brooklyn Nets had a chance, man. So if you want to clown me and you want to call me crazy, I didn't think they had a chance. But you know what else I didn't foresee? I didn't foresee Bradley Beal not playing in a goddamn bubble. Oh my God, man. So here we are. You know, when the Brooklyn Nets won a game instantly, I got a message on Twitter. So, well, let me make sure y'all can hear me. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Hold on. Y'all can hear me, right? So, y'all want me to say this for the end of the show? Or do y'all want me to do it right now? Let me know. Let me know. End of the show, or should I do it now? Somebody out there got to donate tonight for the super chat, G. Put something in that super chat, G. Don't have me shave my head on this internet and bang. I got a shot of Remy right here. I'm about to take the shot of Remy, G. You want me to shave for the end of the show? All right. All right. They said something. All right, which one is it? Now? All right. Yo, Let me play the video one more time before I get ready to do it. Let me play the video one more time so that way if you just came here, you know why I'm doing. Why? The Brooklyn Nets are so bad that they are not going to win a game in the bubble. If the Brooklyn Nets win a game in the bubble, I will shave my head live on 2 for 1. That's how much confidence I have in the Brooklyn Nets winning a game. They look terrible. They look like a G League, D League, E League, C League, G League, Z League, whatever league. I'm not going to even disrespect the WNBA by saying they look like a WNBA team, because that would be disrespect on numerous levels. On numerous levels. It's terrible. And I don't care if it's a scrimmage. We got to see 8 games of this. These are the games that if this was the playoffs, they would be on NBA TV while everybody else is on TNT and ESPN. Shout out to Mike. Actually, yo, low key. Shout out to Robin, G. Shout out to Robin. Y'all ready? Let's get it. G. I'm a man of my word, G. I'm a man of my word, G. I'm a man of my word, G. Let's get it. I'm a man of my word. Look, you see the curls, G. I'm a man of my word, G. I'm a man of my word. Hey, shout out to the bro. Shout out to the bro for donating. I'm a man of my word, though. Y'all see. Shout out to the bro. Shout out to the bro for donating. I appreciate that, man. But I'm a man of my word. Let's get it. The Nets won. I didn't think they was going to win the game. But here we are. It happens. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get it. It is what it is, G. Shit happens. I'm a man of my word. I'm sexy anyway. Shout out to Robin. Actually, you know what? Let me switch the jersey around. Switch the jersey around so that way y'all can see the jersey. There's only bad boys that's doing this. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing. And Amp, I ain't forgot about you, G. But you also said I get a cornrow wig. I'm finna find one of them joints. Although them joints are actually very hard to find. This how y'all feel, G? Y'all happy, G? Y'all happy, G? Yo, shout out to my barber, B. Lee. This motherfucker cut my hair so good last time. I still got a lining right now. Sorry, hair got all on my... Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all thought I was playing, huh? Y'all thought I was playing, huh? I just want to say, when I turned off that Nets game, they was losing. Next thing I know, I'm getting a tweet on Twitter talking about I gotta shave my head. You know how mad I was, G? I told my girlfriend, she was like, no. You need to get closer than that. Nah, G. Well, look at y'all. Y'all want me to go clean bald in this bitch. Y'all some bad motherfuckers, man. I don't rock with y'all. Y'all want to see me out here looking bad, huh? Y'all want to see me out here looking bad, G. This ain't enough for you, huh? Y'all want to see me out here looking bad, huh? Y'all want to see me out here looking bad, huh? Y'all want to see me out here looking bad, huh? I ain't gonna look bad, though, because I'm fine as hell. Shout out to my girl. I'm about to have a daughter, too. I just want to say, I'm going to have a shotty ready for y'all sons, so keep your sons where they at. Somebody said, my man said, nah, open up that guard, I'm crying. We want shaving cream and a razor. Y'all out of y'all mind. No. Said, get that Jared Dudley. No, G. I'm too old for that. This shit won't grow back. Y'all out of y'all mind. I'm too old for that. It won't grow back. That man said, entertainer while I'm playing 2K, hope he just shaving his head. Yo, shout out to you, Tenny G. Also, I just want to say for the record, it's cool. I cut my hair grow back fast anyway. Let's see. I'm not shaving cream razor, so y'all might as well get over that. Y'all not finna have me in this bitch looking like Mr. Clean in this motherfucker. But a bet is a bet, G. A bet is a bet. Like, look how long my hair was, G. Y'all can't tell me I didn't shave my head, G. Look how long my hair was, G. My hair was not short, G. I got hella hair on the ground, G. Y'all not gonna act like I didn't just sit up here and shave my hair. Yeah, nappy hair anyway. I'm black, motherfucker. You see us. We out here. Fuck you talking about? Don't be hating. Don't be hating because you ain't got that melanin. Because you ain't got that melanin. This is educational to me, man. I'm about to get a razor out myself now. Hey, low key. Like during quarantine, I was cutting my own hair. So even though I'm mad I had to shave my head, it ain't that bad. Because I got experience doing it. And also, look, you see the waves? You see the waves? Come on, G. Y'all not messing with me. Even when I lose, I'm winning. Still got a lining in this month. I kind of want to go a little bit lower, though. I ain't gonna lie. But last time I shaved my head, my girlfriend got real mad at me. So, like, I know we have fun and shit on the internet. And yeah, a bet is a bet. But I still gotta live with her. Y'all don't. A bet is a bet, though. I ain't mad. It happens. Like, even last year with the Raptor series, how the hell was I supposed to know Katie was going to tear his goddamn Achilles and Clay was gonna tear his ACL. How was I supposed to know that? Wasn't no way for me to know that. So, I'm a man of my word. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. Actually, who even scored the most points in this damn Brooklyn Nets game? I don't even know, bro. I legit don't even know. Let's see. NBA. Who scored I don't even know who scored the most points. I know it's 2 for 1. I'm gonna break down the Rockets and the Bucks in a second, but I just want to make sure I get an even cut, so that way I ain't out here looking messed up. Y'all sitting up there talking about, get the shaving cream. Shoot having ass out of here, boy. Said Karis LeVert is what happened. All right. I respect that. Shout out to Karis LeVert, though. He's still not going to average 24 in the bubble, though. He got to average 24, and the Nets got to win 3 games. Let's see. Box score. Literally, like once the Mavericks Suns game went off, which, quick analysis, Mavericks Suns game. Luka and KP be tweaking at the end of the games, G. What? Why they go for the win? They down 2. They went for a 3, G. What, KP? What are you doing? That's my summation of the game. This game, G. This is awful, G. Hachimura had 9. Bonga had 4, G. Shabazz had 5, G. This is trash, G. Karis LeVert had 34. God damn, G. This is bad, bro. Got me out here looking bad, G. Hey, shout out to the Wizards, man, or the Gizzards. We're going to talk about that Bucks game in a second, though. Give me a second. Let me even that out. They shaky under pressure. I guess. It happens. It be like that. So, you know what I mean? The Nets won. I shaved my head. Funniest part is, right, I'm about to have my kid. My kid gonna look back on this shit and be like, yo, daddy, you was tripping. But a bet is a bet, G. Hey, I can't see the back of my head. How that look? How does it look, G? Drop a comment. Let me know how I look. I can't see the back of my head. Just drop a comment. I can't see the back of my head. How that look? How the back of my head look, G? Stop talking to me about basketball. I'm shaving my goddamn head. Y'all gonna stop talking to me about basketball, G. Stop talking to me about basketball. How the back of my goddamn head look. I'm not responding to no basketball comments if somebody tell me how to patchy as fuck. God damn, G. That's fucked up, bro. Y'all keep putting basketball comments in here. Did you not just hit me, G? They said, look, patchy as fuck. I'm crying. Hey, B. Lee. Hey, B. Lee, if you watching this, G, I need your help, bro. My barber, B. Lee. B. Lee, if you watching this, G, I need your help, G. B. Lee, help me out, G. If you watching this, G, I need a cut, G. I ain't gonna lie. My hand tired as hell from cutting my hair, though. But this what y'all wanted. Y'all was thirsty as hell. Nets won that game. I got a tweet in my inbox like 30 seconds after they won. God damn, relax. Thirsty ass. Little shoe having ass, boy. Big boo having ass. Lil Liner having ass. Lil Faye having ass, boy. Lil, I just shaved my head live on the internet and still got a better cut than you do, looking ass, boy. Little bean bobbing head ass out here, boy. You look like a beanie bopper, boy. Teeny weeny baby face having ass. Yeah, whoever you is, flaming right now. Somebody said that's why it's called 2 for 1. Basketball combos and barbershop all in one show. You hilarious. Get the alcohol. Oh yeah, I do gotta get the alcohol. I got the next bet eyebrow. Hell no. I will never shave my eyebrows. You out of your mind. No. No, G. This man dropping COVID facts in here. Get this out of here, G. What is this? Get this out of here. We ain't talking politics. I'm shaving my goddamn head. You dropping politics in there. Get that out of here. All right. This is about as low as y'all gonna get. But you see me? 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 All of this here. You see me? You see me? You see me, G. So I don't want to hear y'all complain. This is real life. Let's hop into some NBA action, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get it in. All right, y'all ready? All right, cool. So, obviously, I just had to shave my head because the Brooklyn Nets won today. That was amazing. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't think that they were going to win a game inside of the bubble, but obviously they did win a game inside the bubble. So that's why I just had to shave my head. I thought that they were at the worst, a G League, E League, C League, whatever, kind of league I said that they were. When I made those comments, I will say this. I do think that Karis LeVert is a guy that has not only, shown me the ability to be able to lead a team as a young player, but also shown me the ability to be one of those guys where he just don't necessarily always give a damn. You know what I mean? Like he cares enough to, he cares enough to about his teammates to want to get everybody involved, but at the end of the day, like he don't really care. He want to go get buckets. He's gonna play the way he needs to play to win and do what he needs to do to win. And that's the thing that I respect about Karis LeVert. Like I mean, if I'm out there and I'm playing against Jerome Robinson and all of these guys that are like third stringer backups, etc. of the team, I'm not going, G. I'm not going. I'm not going on life. Like I'm not going. I'm dropping 40 on y'all head and y'all gonna love this 40. Period. You feel me? So I feel Karis LeVert. So let's go ahead. Let's actually hop into the Rockets. The Rockets beat the Bucks. Giannis falls short. Yes, Giannis falls short. Giannis falls short tonight. The Rockets fall short tonight. Honestly, Mike Budenholzer falls short tonight. I feel like everybody on the Milwaukee Bucks team. Hold on, let me fix my camera a little bit. Like everybody on the Milwaukee Bucks team tonight. Like y'all got some reflection to do in that damn bubble. Sorry. Have my camera right there. But everybody on the Milwaukee Bucks team tonight, I hope y'all all go back into the bubble tonight and y'all reflect on what the hell happened today, because I don't know what happened today. It was not wavy. It was not jiggy. And look, I understand that the Rockets can present a ton of problems for you on defense as well as on offense, and it can be very tough to guard them, and the combination of Russell Westbrook and James Harden can be very tough. But for me, my biggest problem with the Bucks the past 3 years has been late game execution. They do not execute at the end of games on offense or on defense. You cannot expect to win a championship if you do not execute on offense and defense, and the coach don't even call timeouts when they need to call timeouts. Like I saw them burn a timeout before the end of the third quarter, which I think they had to burn a timeout before they lost it. Which meant that Mike Budenholzer went into the fourth quarter with, I believe it was 4 timeouts in his arsenal. Somehow at the end of the game, they wind up with 1 timeout left with basically 2 minutes left to go. They don't utilize a timeout with 24 seconds left or 20-ish whatever seconds left when they got the ball back. And then they go down the court, Giannis, full steam ahead, which it literally, like, I was like, yo, Giannis, what are you doing, bro? Once the man literally took off running full steam ahead down court, I'm like, bro, you ain't watched LeBron all these years. You can't just run through people at the end of the game and think they gonna give you the W. Like, you can run through people 1 through 3, but at the end of the game, you can't run through people. Pavic sitting up here talking about James Harden defense. What kind of, he big as hell, G. They gonna call a charge on this man for anything this man does, bro. So he just gotta play smarter. He be playing too fast. And Mike Budenholzer, You have to slow the game down for the team at the end of the game. I understand this is a team that has some experience. I understand this is a team that we're looking at as being a championship contender and a team that we all think should win a championship. Sorry, I got hair everywhere. But you're not going to win a championship this way. You're not going to win a championship allowing the best defense in the league to get gashed time after time after time. And I understand Eric Bledsoe isn't there, so we can't overreact because Bledsoe isn't there. But honestly, I like DiVincenzo starting better than I like E-Bled. I really do. I like Bledsoe. Bledsoe's he a smooth point guard, but that's about it. But PJ Tucker, time after time, wide open three. Jeff Green, time after time, literally. He could have folded up a damn newspaper and put up a damn tent on a damn corner three-point line, and he still would have been fine and had enough time to drink some tea, sip some of this Remy that I'm sipping on, shave his head, and still shoot a three. Covington, open three. Harden, open three. And I understand Houston offense is built, it kind of gears you towards that because they play, kind of that 5-out style. But they kept collapsing down. If I'm any team playing the Rockets, play man up. And if Russ and Harden are gonna score 100 points, then let them win scoring 100 points. You don't beat the Rockets by collapsing in the paint or double teaming them and then allowing the shooters to get open on the perimeter on the corners, and that's layups. They shooting 60-some, 50-some threes a game. The Houston Rockets tonight shot 61 three-pointers tonight. They made 21. So 63 points off threes. Off of threes. The Bucks, in terms of points in the paint, I don't know who had the most points in the paint. I can't see that. But even the Bucks outshot the Rockets. But the Bucks were 9 of 35 on three-point line, 25.7%, and they shot 73.9% from the free throw line, while the Rockets shot 27 to 31 from the free throw line, which is 87.1%. If the Rockets are gonna make 60 points a night in threes, you're not gonna be able to defeat them. So, Coach Bud, literally, they out-rebounded the Rockets by 18 rebounds, bro. The Rockets had one more assist, 15 steals to the Bucks 6. The Bucks had had 6 blocks and 22 turnovers. Actually, I'm sorry. The Bucks had 48 defensive rebounds to the Rockets 30, and they had 17 offensive rebounds to the Rockets 6. They out-rebounded the Rockets 65 to 36, and they lost. I'm supposed to be impressed? Giannis? You got the MVP wrapped up. But Giannis, am I supposed to be impressed? Giannis, am I supposed to be impressed? Come on. I'm not impressed. I'm unimpressed. Do better. Execute better. Slow down. Giannis, slow down. Just slow down, man. Because sometimes I think he suffers from the thing that I think a lot of young guys in the NBA now suffer from. And it's about the moment in the play. I think you look at guys like LeBron, they're not only playing but cataloging plays in their mind. So when things happen and situations happen, they're playing chess and not catching up and being reactive. And I think far too many times this year and too many times I've seen over the past 18 months, the Bucks are reacting. And even when they play the the Raptors, and the Raptors made some adjustments, and Nick Nurse started to make his adjustments and tinker and really took Giannis out of the the game the same way they were able to take the Lakers out of their game, and LeBron and Anthony Davis both looked like Superman when you gave him the kryptonite. I just want the Bucks to do better, man. I just really want the Bucks to do better, because if Giannis loses, I'm gonna have some questions about Giannis. And Giannis is my guy. But if the Bucks lose and they don't make it to the finals, I got some questions. If the Bucks lose and they don't make it to the finals, yeah, Giannis, you better be trying to go to Golden State. You better be trying your damnedest to go to Golden State. For real. For real, for real. I think that Giannis also, and Jeff Van Gundy spoke about it during the telecast about the fouls and how much guys are like reaching in and trying to defensively swiping. He attributed a lot of it to fatigue. I don't necessarily attribute a lot of it to fatigue, but I do attribute a lot of it to just kind of sloppy mental play, because as I spoke about with LeBron is used to executing night in and night out. So when you take him out of that kind of night in, night out execution phase in which he usually is in, then really what that does is that takes LeBron out of his game, and then he has to come back and essentially retool and rebuild his momentum back up to the play that he was at before. So that's why you haven't heard me say anything about LeBron or say LeBron has been playing bad. I think LeBron looks old, but I think LeBron looks old because when you old, I think it take you a little bit longer to to get your stuff up. I think that it take you a little bit longer to get warmed up. I think me seeing this man laid out on the floor on Instagram in his hotel after the game saying, "Man, I'm tired, I can't move." It's like, yo, that's that when you 30 plus. I'm 30 plus now. LeBron 35 plus. So I think it's going to be very interesting. But I think Giannis, man, you better slow down. Literally, there's a Young Buck song called "Slow Your Roll" from his first album. Slow your roll, G. And stop. You can go 0 to 100 from minute 0 to minute 42. But 42 to 48, slow down, big fella. Take a deep breath, big fella. They usually gonna try to double you or shade you or block up the paint or force you to the baseline and make you take a bad shot or make a bad pass across court, which you did time after time, even though you were lucky enough not to have more than a turnover until you made the last turnover, which you threw a cross-court pass after you were driven out of the paint to the side, and you threw it cross court, it got intercepted, and that's why y'all lost. Slow down, big fella. If you're going to take that three, don't just take that three and be comfortable taking that three from minute 0 to 42. Be comfortable when you get that ball to come down court and slow down. Giannis literally grabbed the ball, ran down court and turned the ball over. Slow down. Even if you slow down and you all right, let me see what the defense give me, and you see they don't give you nothing, that gives Coach Bud the opportunity to call a timeout. They give you enough time to be able to run a play. You running down trying to sneak attack them. Number one, you're not a good enough free throw shooter. Number two, you're not a good enough shooter in general. And number three, you have been dominating this entire game. Obviously, they're going to look at you. Giannis, man, you got to do better, bro. But I'm going to leave that alone because I don't want this to be a crazy long 2-for-1. Let's go ahead. Let's hop into it. Celtics win over the Blazers 128-124. This is actually a game in which Dame Lillard, I was expecting a little bit more from him, but he didn't give it to me. And although Dame had 30 points, what I'm talking about is the same thing I'm talking about with Giannis. Late game execution. I felt like the Boston Celtics out-executed the Portland Trailblazers over the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds of that game. I thought that Dame didn't necessarily come up as big as I needed him to at the end of the game. I thought that CJ McCollum at the end of the game didn't necessarily give me exactly what I was looking for. Dame missed stuff. Let's look at these last 3 minutes and 45 seconds of this game. So CJ McCollum shooting. So he, 2 free throw attempts. Then Carmelo enters into the game for, Zach Collins comes in. Then, Carmelo comes in. Then he makes a pull-up. Then after that, Nurk makes a shot. Then after that, CJ McCollum makes a 3. Then after that, Gary Trent makes a 3. Then after that, foul. Then after that, missed 3 by Dame. Then after that, Melo makes a 3. But then after that, wait a minute. But after that, Melo makes a 3. Then after that, missed layup, foul, 3. And I think that, even them allowing Jaylen Brown is actually a guy this season that I think is Jaylen Brown, honestly, is my most improved player this year. I think Jaylen Brown is a beast. Jaylen Brown is, I'm going to say Tatum and Jaylen Brown are both top 25 players in the NBA. I really think they are. I think that I think Jaylen Brown is a guy this year that probably should have been an all-star. I look down on Jaylen Brown a lot. But even looking at like the combination of guys and how they score, usually more times than not, now there is a 1-2 punch with Tatum and Brown. Kemba Walker is going to kind of do what Kemba Walker does. I never really care about what Kemba Walker does. And I know he's like playing less minutes or he's on some kind of minutes restriction. But still, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the 2 stars for this team. And actually Jaylen Brown had 30, and Jason Tatum had 34. But still, these are the 2 monsters on this team. Kemba Walker's job is to ferry these guys into the next level. I think that CJ McCollum and Dame Lillard have yet to put together consistent play together. And that's really all I want. Literally, Dame 8 for 20 tonight. That's what I'm talking about when I say he didn't play well. I understand he had 16 assists, but if you're not going to shoot well, then that's not going to do anything that's good for me. You're playing a team like the Celtics. They don't have an interior presence. They don't have an interior big man that's a shot blocker. But yeah, you're shooting 14 threes and you're going 5 of 14 from 3. CJ McCollum, 7 of, he's 7 of 17 from the field goal range. 3 of 7 from 3. That's not going to get it done. -7 for the game. Nurkic still puts up 30. Cool. -13 for the game. Melo, -13 for the game. Melo, 5 of 14 for the game. This was a game that I said before the game that the Portland Trail Blazers had the opportunity to really come out and prove themselves and allow for themselves to be able to kind of establish themselves as a force being a 9th seed. But in reality, they lose this game, and then the Spurs are now the 9th seed. And if the Spurs and the Jazz make the playoffs this year, do you know how mad I'm going to be? I picked both of them to miss the playoffs. Spurs, pretty much nail on the head. But for some reason, the Pelicans don't want to play Zion. And for some goddamn reason, the Blazers just can't put it together. And Dame and CJ can't put together a consistent performance time after time. So I don't really know what to say about that at all. All I can, genuinely say is that the Portland Trail Blazers better genuinely step up to the plate and take advantage of what is going on right now with the opportunity for them to be able to sneak into the playoffs, especially with the Pelicans not really caring, and do what they need to do to get into the playoffs, because I think that they can actually beat the Lakers, because the formula that I see and that I saw last night with the Raptors is crowd the paint, keep LeBron from driving to the rim and close off his driving lanes, make Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma, Deion Waiters, J.R. Smith, and Anthony Davis shoot fadeaways and jump shots, and that's how you beat the Lakers. So let's go ahead. Let's hop into some NBA recap action for tonight, and let's talk about some of the other teams that are bad. Tonight, the Orlando Magic played, and unfortunately, Jonathan Isaac went down with a leg injury. He probably won't be back, in this session in the bubble, but the Orlando Magic did beat the Sacramento Kings 132-116. It's really really not too much to talk about from that game. The Sacramento Kings will probably not make the playoffs. I don't think so. And I think that it's unfortunate because I really believe in Marvin Bagley III. I really thought that Marvin Bagley III could be the best player on this team, but if he's not going to be on the floor, it is what it is. Moving on, San Antonio Spurs beat the Memphis Grizzlies, which this was actually a very bad loss for the Grizzlies to me, because the Grizzlies had momentum. You know what I mean? They had momentum coming into this thing, and then you get 2 bad back-to-back losses. The Grizzlies honestly should be lucky in praising the heavens that the Blazers lost a game and that the Pelicans lost 2 games, and that the Kings lost 2 games, they should be thanking the heavens. The Suns are the only team from the bottom in the West that's actually coming to play other than the Spurs, and I think that the Spurs are going to taper off as they play better teams. But, I mean, the Grizzlies, Ja, you going to be the rookie of the year. Step up. Grab the bull by the horns. Like, don't sneak into the playoffs. Don't back into the playoffs. Make your way into the playoffs. Win into the playoffs. 25-9 is cool, but I need more. I need 25-9 and a victory, Ja. I do. Because you can't let the Spurs come out and in the first half give you 59, and then in the second half, you come out and you can't even get over 25 in the first quarter, and you got to spend the whole fourth quarter playing catch-up. You're never going to win that way. That's not how it's going to work, Ja. You guys have got to do better. Moving on. Next game, Dallas versus Phoenix. I spoke on it obviously earlier. Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, please do what I told Giannis to do. Slow down. You guys are playing too fast. You guys went for the game-winning shot when you were only down 2 points and you had time left to be able to get a drive to the rim. Even when Kristaps Porzingis took that 3. He took the 3, I think, with like 5-something seconds left, or 3.9, like 5-something seconds left. Drive to the rim, big fella. Execute, big fella. Take a mid-range shot. You only down 2. Why are you going for the win? I don't understand that. Don't make sense to me. It don't. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about tomorrow's NBA action. Whoa. Sorry. I was going to put tomorrow's NBA action, but I forgot that you might be watching this right now, and it might be tomorrow in your time zone. So let me put NBA action. So NBA action for 8-3, a.k.a. August the 3rd, Monday, August the 3rd. We have the first game of the day comes on at 1:30 Eastern time. Toronto Raptors versus Miami Heat. This is actually going to be probably the game of the day. I think that this is a game that we should all look forward to. It's a game in which I think it's pivotal for both teams. Not only for playoff positioning, but also in terms of, hey, I can beat you, and I know I can beat you. And it's not about home court advantage. I can beat you mano-a-mano in this bubble on this court. I'm actually going to take Miami to come in tomorrow with an upset. I think Bam Adebayo actually has a great game tomorrow. I'm taking him for 23, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. I think Jimmy Butler's going to put in a smooth 18, hit a game-winning shot. Next game, Denver versus Oklahoma City at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm actually going to take Oklahoma City. I didn't pick Oklahoma City to be great, but I think Oklahoma City is going to slowly inch up in that Western Conference, and they're going to wind up being a 4 seed in the West. And with them being a 4 seed, I think that the Rockets are maybe the 5 seed, and then I think that that'll be an interesting, grudge matchup. Chris Paul, and who knows who wins that series. Next up, we got Indiana at Washington. Indiana is going to, mollywop or mop the floor with the Washington Gizzards. So I'm going to take Indiana to win that game. Next up, we have the Memphis Grizzlies versus the New Orleans Pelicans at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN. I don't really care who wins this game. I guess the Pelicans need to win this game in order to continue to try to make the playoffs, but I think the Pelicans season is kind of over. I think it's done, it's dusted, and if they're not going to play Zion meaningful minutes, then he doesn't need to be playing at all. And that's just how I feel about it. Anyways, moving on. Spurs played the Philadelphia 76ers at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm actually going to take the Philadelphia 76ers to win this game. Joel Embiid told Shake Milton the other day that he would slap the shit out of him, and I love that, but they didn't win the game. So Joel Embiid, you should have slapped the shit out of yourself for saying you want to slap the shit out of that man and then going out and losing after that. That is a L. Trash. Sorry, not rocking with that. Final game of the night, Los Angeles Lakers versus Utah Jazz. This is actually a very, very big game for the Lakers. And not a big game for the Lakers in terms of a big game as in like, oh, they're going to lose the number 1 seed or whatever. Obviously, I don't think that they're in jeopardy of losing the number 1 seed. But for momentum purposes, they need to win this game. I don't think that the Lakers need to be a team that needs to limp into the playoffs. I think that LeBron needs to come out tomorrow or today or on August 3rd and put up a smooth 35, give me about 10 assists, 8 rebounds, and really get one of them LeBron dunks where he flexing his muscles and they up by 20, and he like, yeah, I'm here, I'm good. That's what I need from LeBron. If the Lakers come out tomorrow and get dusted by the Jazz, I think it's going to be some trouble because I said this and I meant this. The Lakers literally, oh wow, Jonathan Isaac tore his ACL. That's unfortunate. Shout out to Woj for reporting the information, and prayers for Jonathan Isaac, who has had a very, very rough season filled with injury. Prayers for that young man. Really, prayers for that young man. But moving on, talking about the Lakers, I said this before the season. Before the restart. The Lakers can lose every single game in this restart. So, although I don't think the number one seed for the Lakers is up for debate or is close, if they wind up losing 5 of these 8 bubble games and the Clippers went out or the Nuggets went out, I don't know. And if the Blazers make the first round, I don't know. So Lakers fans, you better hope and you better pray, because all that slander y'all been putting on my inbox, it's been great. But anyways, you see me. My head is shaved. I fulfilled my debt to society. Amp, I ain't forgot about you. I got you. All I can say is, guys, thanks for watching 2 for 1. Thanks for watching 2 for 1. And I'll be back later this week. We're going to try to wake up tomorrow early in the morning and do a Hoops and Brews. If I can wake up early enough, we'll see. But until then, man, it's been your boy TPJ and a Lannister. Oh, snap. Damn. Ooh, I see a patch right there. It's right there. I see a patch right there. Shout out to y'all. I pay my debts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Amp, I still got you. Now I gotta grow my hair out again, so I can get corroborates. And this has been a 2 for 1 show.